What up guys, so this is going to be video number 2 for the different cards, and we are looking at Arderial. And obviously we'll start off with the deck that I built to play with. So like I said, each person to their own. You can build a deck in any different ways you want with any different Magi's, focusing on different things. It's up to each person's preference. So this is mine. So I'm using Lasada, Aura, and Nimbulu as my Magi's. So obviously not in that order because you do shuffle them, but these are the 3 Magis that I get to use. They're pretty cool. And these are the cards that I play with. So I have Abor. This is a really awesome card for those of you who are thinking starting off. So it's a rare, it's cost 5, but it allows you to attack twice during your attack steps. So if you also have a card that allows you to attack directly at Magi, or if you can get rid of other character cards and you have this in play, you can attack twice the Magi, so you do 10 damage and you lose nothing. So that's a really cool card. Next up we have just Lightning. It's a spell. We have Alaban. So as you can see, all of these are air creatures, so flying creatures. Eclipse. So choose any one Magi. That Magi can attack during his or her next turn. This one obviously stops, so you want to have these in yours. You can see there's 2 straight away. We have Lightning Iron. Pretty common. I think everybody has Lightning Iron in their deck. Discard 1 card from your hand and draw 3 cards. This is a really cool card, as you can see. So it costs you 2, but you get 3 cards instead of in 1. There's another Alovian. So Alovian, I get these confused too actually. 4. So non-Arderial spells do no effect. So if I had a spell to discard him, I won't be able to do it unless it's Arderial. So if it was an underground, that wouldn't make it. You can't affect it. So you would only attack him, or you need to use the spell from their region. Focus, it allows you to draw during your next stop. The Magi's rate is tripled. You cannot play any cards until end of your next turn. So if you really need to build up your so if you were to use this card, and where was the Eclipse? Let's say you play 1-on-1, you use these 2 cards and you have a Magi, for instance, like what are the energized rates? 5, 5, and 6. So you have this guy. Alright, so you're playing with him. You're halfway through the game, you're kind of losing, you're not sure what to do, you have a lot of creatures, but you can't come out because you haven't got enough energy. You have 8 energy, let's say you have 9 energy. So you play this spell. That spell tells that your opponent cannot attack you next turn. And then you play this spell, which means you can't attack him, but your next turn you energize 18. So in 2 turns time, essentially you have 18 extra energy, and you haven't been attacked. But he can still cast spells on you, but he can't attack you, which is really good. So you can't attack your creatures as well. Fog Bank as well. You can play Fog Bank, which says that a creature cannot be attacked during your opponent's next 2 turns. So as if they're blind. Orish is a rare card. Choose any one creature. That player might discard 1 card at random from his or her hand. That's pretty cool. So if someone's got like low hands, or he's killing you, you can kind of like cripple them for your next Magi by obviously reducing the number of cards that they have in hand. And you might get rid of like a really good card as well. We have Storm's Ring. Whenever one of your creatures attacks, it's really cool. And add 1 to the creature before energy is removed. If the creature's hard, add 2 energy. So you can see the little cards like this, which allow you to build higher decks. Higher decks are the creatures that are really rare in Imagination. So you have other pretty cool relics. So Flying Hinko, so this works as an Arum or Arderial card. So although it's green, I can use this deck can still use it. And whenever an Arderial or an Arum spell or power adds energy to one of your more creatures in play, add 2 energy to your Magi. So that's obviously a really good card to have, especially if you have cards that allow to add energy. So again, see, no spell can affect him. Only Arderial spells can affect him. So you have to attack this creature. So you want that card, because if you had this creature in that card and you put out the 5, which doesn't allow him to attack, and you're playing against any other region that is an Arderial, essentially he can't get to your Magi because he's got to go through this card, but he can't attack this card. This is a cool card as well. So for 5, it's an Orithian Flyer, just for those who are actually thinking about it. You put it at 5, but it's got an energized rate, so it means every turn, just like your Magi, add 2 to health. So this is a really cool way to do it. if when you have, so with this card, obviously, if you have this card out, you'd want to put Fog Bank on it, so creatures can attack it. No, Fog Bank. So choose any creature, that creature can be attacked during your opponent's next 2 turns. Place this card on the creature while the spell is in effect. So you put this in for next 2 turns, this can't be attacked, and he'll be gaining Energize. And you can use this to Energize as well, which is really cool. Then you have Shooting Star, add Focus again. So obviously with this, as you can see, this one is focus. This deck is more focused on gaining energy and having lots of energy to put out lots of creatures and to obviously revive them. So you have Shooting Star, add 2 energy to any one ideal creature. So you put in a lot of energy onto your creatures. So you build in a lot of energy. So you have again Energize by 2. Yeah. So this is attack twice. It's a good one. Add 1 energy to your Magi when you energize rate at the start of your rate. So it's a relic. You put it out, and instead of 6, you'd be energized by 7. So that's this deck, which is as you can see, it's a really good deck. It's build energy deck. So this deck relies heavily on building a lot of energy and just outlasting your opponents through energizing, through health. Energy's health. Now with the doubles, we have a lot of different doubles. So we have Defender of the Sky. Pretty nice looking lady. We have Illness, this pretty cool looking dude. Adis, another nice looking lady. Stratos, one of the main characters. Shimmer, Lasada. There's a lot of Lasada. And then we have a couple of rares. Stormcloud. You guys seen Orish. Orphean Flyer, pretty cool. So you'd want to have a lot of these in your deck. Well, not a lot. You can have a maximum of 3 of each character. So you want at least 2. You want at least 2 of these guys as well. Catalysms cost 10. Crazy is that costs 10 mana to use. Bubble XYX. Flutter Full. As you can see, a lot of these unload in my deck. Shock Wasp. For 2, choose any 1 creature in play. Discard a deal creature from your hand to discard 2 energy from the chosen creature. If you discard Vashop, discard an additional energy from the chosen creature. Opposing cards do not affect Shock when it is used and may not alter the amount of energy discarded by Shock. This is actually not that great card, to be fair. We have, see, it's got pretty cool drawings. This is Tony Jones, I believe. He's a Magi, Universal Magi. He was limited edition. So as you can see, a lot of these cards obviously have got to do with flying. So you have a lot of flying, above ground creatures. Grand Epic. Yarth for 8. Vehement. So actually these it's really weird. These creatures are actually all from the expansion, not from the starting ones. The starting one's actually coming up. So we've seen these ones, XOX Mirror, Malmina. So these are the ones that are from the first set, which weren't that great, to be honest. Well, you've seen all this, just a normal epic, Shooting Stars, Lightning, Shooting Stars, Thunder Wasp, and I think we've hit just all the ones you've seen. XYX, and XYX Minor, XYX the Cloud. So yeah, so you've seen all the things now are just becoming all doubles and triples. So essentially, you guys can see again, not that many to choose from, but then again, this isn't all of them. You have Cloud North, so you can have a maximum of any 3 creatures. Any 3 of each card, I believe it is. I might be wrong. You might need to actually look at the rule book to find out exactly. But I'm pretty sure you can have up to any 3 of each creature, any 3 relic, or any 3 spell, unless it states otherwise. So that's done for the Arderial, guys.